Hey guys, Captain Rob here from North Fork Adventures. We're still in the deep freeze and we're still working on rod building. So I'm here in my boiler room. It's the only room in the basement where I can keep over 50 degrees thanks to my boiler over there that's cranking 24/7 to keep the house warm. So what we're doing today, we're going to epoxy, get some epoxy on a rod and keep it spinning all day. So follow along and we'll get this going. So we got our epoxy mixer here, and we have this 2-part Pro Coat from Southold Tackle. These guys are great. If you want to build your own rods, mudhold.com. They're awesome. They have everything you need to build a rod, repair a rod. So we're going to start with our blue, the resin, and they give these handy little syringes. So we're going to give it a full syringe, shoot it in the mixer. Let's do 2 today. This is probably going to take a lot. And it's a real easy 1-to-1 resin to hardener. Get the hardener in there. And this little mixing bowl here works great, keeps it going, and we're going to put a weight in there in a second. That goes with it, and that'll really stir it up. One of the worst things you can do with any epoxy, boat repair, rod repair, doesn't matter, is air bubbles. Air bubbles will just cause a void in the material. So we put that in, and we let it do its work. And we're going to spin this for, I don't know, about a minute, see what happens. I'm just going to show you how that epoxy mixes in there. Metal piece spins around, just kind of keeps it going. Okay, so I'm going to turn our epoxy mixer off. Take our little cup out. I'll move this stuff out of the way. Use that till the next one, and then we take this little guy out and give it a really good clean. Let's get the edges off, take as much material as we can, and give it a good wipe down while we have it. Okay guys, we've got our epoxy done now. Disposable brush. We're going to turn on our rod spinner. You always want the rod spinning so the epoxy doesn't build up and clump up. And we're going to spread this along the entire length of the rod, and you'll get to watch as we do this. And it'll make really nice ones. So we're going to start on the edge, just get a little epoxy in there, usually where it meets the grip. I'm a little generous with it. If you're doing this at home and you start to see streaks, don't worry about it. Because it spins, it will work its way out. But also remember, you need a constant temperature with this stuff. You can't go in a cold room. Don't try to do this outside at this time of the year. I would say 60 degrees is a minimum to even use this. Don't even try it if you can't hold a constant 60. Don't use any space heaters. You're just going to end up burning your house down for what, a fishing rod? Worst case scenario, we wait. But like I said, my boiler's going 24/7 in this cold weather, so while I'm paying for it, might as well take advantage of it and get ahead of this job. Okay guys, there you have it. We've got all the epoxy on this rod right now. We're gonna let this spin for approximately 10, 12 hours, until tomorrow morning. Let it go, let it spin, let that epoxy dry, and you'll get a beautiful brand new finish on this thing. These rods are about 6 years old. They're beat to crap in the charter trade, and I replace guides as needed and do this once a year, and they come out great every year, and they keep serving me. So good luck, take care of your own rods, check your stuff out. This is the time of year. Spring's coming fast, so give a call if you're looking for a charter, 516-662-6382, and I'd love to get you out there. See you in the spring.